Thank you, Magnus. Provision. Done. Okay, now we're going to start working down the Harmonists tree. I think, yeah, we're only 27 turns off being able to upgrade them into their 3rd level. This is a good time to get invested in all things Harmonist. There we go. Look at this. Look at this brilliant University of Sancor benefit. 2 science and 1 faith to this trade route. Yummy. Let's do it immediately. Coal power plant, 8 extra production, you say? Thank you so much. Oh, refining. Oh, I always thought I was refined, but clearly not. Oh, it's teasing me. I can put Ruhr Valley down in my capital, but it would block pretty much the last spaceport site that I want to put down, so yeah, don't think I can. Oh, maybe in another city. Whoa, look at this. Just solid mountain. Crazy. Oh man, I just realized that, annoyingly, coal has ruined all of my plans. Every single one. Never mind, it's fine. I think I can move this city back a tile and then put the preserve there instead. Yeah, there we go. Power's on. The power is on, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely stuff. There you go. Better. Yeah, but I need to get more settlers out. This is probably telling me this. Oh, Filippo. Another wonder. Actually, I could get Forbidden City. That would be pretty good. Colosseum is shouting at me as pretty decent choice as well. But Forbidden City would give me another government policy card. Man, any policy card I can get is a good one. Right, settlers. Don't need the settler card anymore. I'm just going to use faith to get that stuff, so that's fine. Retainers, I keep forgetting about. Republican Legacy, we'll go through that just to make ourselves even happier, but I'm going to start spewing, absolutely going crazy on the settlers now because we've got so many spare amenities. I'm on +9 in most of my cities, so we can probably get out another 3 or 4 cities before we need to do anything. Yeah, I think Forbidden City's got to be a good plan. Let's just pick up Estival quickly. Don't have any preserves yet, but I need to get to Autumnal or Havens. Havens make it all worth it, trust me. Put a golf course down. This is like one of those fear courses. Barbs were coming and I was like, no, what do I do? Quick, golf. Actually, this is good. 1 more city over in this direction. Lovely. We've got a lot of fun things to do in this city. No doubt. Yes, I think a campus would be good there. There's a lot of things that are sort of pushing and pulling in lots of different directions. Let's get the builder out first, and then I'll see if I can just buy one of those things. 315 gold, look at that, really cheap. We can go chop some stuff down now. Coupe, hello. How have you not settled right next to me all of a sudden? Like, normally you're everywhere. Good to meet you though. -15, I'm gonna just send you a friendship declaration. Yeah, look at that. It's always worth trying late game, because sometimes the AI just does the strangest things. Give them open borders, and do you want any of my silver? They do. People want my silver. It's good silver. Oh yeah, that's a lot of luxuries. Coupe, you are my new favorite friend. Look at that. I don't need to buy all of these, but I'm doing it anyway just because I can. Forbidden City, 1 wildcard policy slot. Lovely stuff. That is going to help me through the rest of the game. Good thing about going science is you can use the tier 3 and tier 4 governments without any issue, which sometimes playing cultural can be a little bit annoying. So I'm looking forward to going a bit of sciencey later on, but that gives me even more policy slots to use. Beautiful. Oh, Rome did that deliberately. I was exploring this builder and they bought the tile just to stop me from getting out. Harsh, but it's exactly the sort of petty thing I would do, so I can't really complain. What am I going to do with my extra government slot? There's lots of different things I could do, but I'm looking for something that gives me either a little bit of science or a little bit of happiness or a bit of settling power. Could go for just raw settlers. Extra gold potential? No, charismatic leader. Actually, that one's really useful because I can stack that with monarchy and get more city-state envoys. Just make sure that every single city-state on the map is my friend, or certainly all the science ones anyway. We've got, at the moment, +6 on all universities, which is really handy. My first new settler as well. Nice. I'm going to stick an, coal power plant in hole 4, and then as I settle around it, I'll be able to enjoy the extra production that it gives everywhere. Beautiful. Actually, this would be a really good city for a Colosseum if it's still going. Oh, Coupe just built Patala Palace as I was unlocking the tech for it. I was like, ooh, maybe I can sneak Patala through. That would be cool. No. Ah, hello Ursa. My name is the AI. I see you're trying to have fun this game. Would you like me to take that wonder you've been coveting? Of course. Well, that barbarian caravel literally just killed itself by attacking my city. It looked at what I had and was like, I choose death. And it's like, okay, we could have probably been no? Okay, no, bye-bye. Any cheap works of writing. Yeah, actually, you know, these are good. These are good. Each one of these provides me with a bunch of extra science. So yeah, we're going to just buy 2 of those and da-da, 6 science per turn. Hey, all adds up. Where do you think you're going, Kublai? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Economic alliance with you. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. And new cavalry as well. Barbarians, don't you think that I've forgotten about you. I am desperate to be done. Oh, for goodness sake, they keep spawning more line infantry. It's the worst bit about the whole thing. Just stop it. So even just building a preserve will give me, I believe it's 10% extra city growth and 2 extra housing. Really handy. I've already got decent city growth from amenities, but also from the Hanging Gardens, which I liberated. I wouldn't say stole. Rome handed it to me when they attacked me. That's my truth. That's what I'm going to be saying. So yeah, the age of preserves is beginning to come around the corner. 20 turns probably, and I'll be able to start getting really decent yields from them. Oh, I totally forgot about the culture bombs. Ah, man, I was thinking about putting a campus down on Metal, like right next to all the Roman troops. Oh, for goodness sake, that's a cavalry gone. Never mind. Right, let's go for light cavalry, getting a boost, and I'd love it if city center buildings could get produced faster. Goodness me, I think that was my old cavalry. Oh, it was my leveled cavalry. It was level 2, wasn't it? Oh, that's not good. Anyway, I've got +5 combat strength now, so at least I'm doing more damage, but that's pretty painful. Coal power plant, bam. This is really good. Canada, where is this settler going? Have I got a cultural alliance with them? I do. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, we'll hold on to this thought because I might need to just get a settler out a little quicker than I thought just to make sure my southern coast is all safe. There's humanism. I mean, I don't need Republican legacy at the moment. I'm very happy as it is. An invention. 4 engineer points per turn as well as 2 extra ones for every workshop. That's about 10 to 12 extra. I haven't quite worked it out. It's a lot. I could start really churning out settlers now if I wanted to from this city, which I'm going to have to very soon. I get a couple of... Yeah, let's just get a shrine quickly going in this city. I mean, it would be really, really good if I could just generate a lot more faith per turn. And this whole Thor city is going to do that for me very nicely. Oh, I might have to pull my knight back, which is annoying. But my cavalry finally has an opportunity to get rid of the clan. Oh, thank goodness. Look at that. And I even got scientific theory boosted, which I was just doing from enlightenment. So the game is saying, no, you don't have to be synced up. I'll solve your problems for you. It's not very good. I need to learn to deal with my own problems. Oh, the unicorn invasion of Dundee. It's always my favorite. But no, we've got a naming scheme. Again, we've got some nice things we can build in this city. I'm going to start with the campus. +3, you know, +3 is pretty good. I'm just going to do it. So remember this, I was on 31 engineer points per turn. 31. Oh God, Scotland is so good at engineering points. It's pretty mad to think about. Now I'm getting 43. That's a good card there. Leonardo da Vinci, in you get. Perfect. Oh, this is the one engineer I'm not fussed about. Industrial zones getting culture bombs. Really? Really? Is that the best you've got? I mean, it seems rubbish to me. If workshops provide 3 culture, I'm going to do that twice and get 2 boosts to the modern era. There's combustion. I've gone from 93 culture to 108, and we should go to about 121 next turn. Beautiful. Oh, for goodness. I mean, actually, I say for goodness sake, this is quite a relief, secretly. I was about to pick up university, but luckily Kublai has literally just built it the turn before I was going to get it. So for you, oh, that would have put me in a very difficult position. Because it's one of those things where on a science game kind of makes sense to build it, but luckily for me the AI likes to go for it. Oh, come on. Oh, these barbs are just the worst. This time I got chemistry boosted. Oh, I was going to get chemistry, but I'm going to take no excuse to take any boost that gives me anything towards research labs. Always really, really handy. Darwin is going. Newton got picked up. There was a little spurt earlier in the game. Do you remember I was complaining just after, like, I got Galileo? It went, oh, boom, 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 and everyone just picked up all the scientists almost immediately. And as Newton went, sometimes the way the game works out great people points can just be very frustrating. Oh, there's Vesuvius. Nice. Oh, I love the fact that my capital... No, it's not even my capital. My stolen city, Hole 5, is the best city in the world. Oh, yes. You bet it is. You bet it is. Nice new shiny campus in Hall 6 with a library. 243 science. We're starting to get into that stage of the game now where we can really turn the screw, pick up more and more and more. Beautiful science per turn. Oh, that's really, really good. This settler's going up there. This one's going to there. Look, I'm printing settlers now. Yum. Scouts are going to go and look to see where's going on. Looks like there is space in the tundra below me. Now that is really good because I have not forgotten about one of my favourite wonders in the game, Scott Amundsen, or Amundsen Scott, or Amundsen Scott Amundsen, or Scott, as we, intellectuals call it, or Penguin Palace, one of the two. 20% science and 10% production in all cities. That means that as Scotland, we'd have 50% extra science and 40% production in every city. I mean, it's not bad, really, is it, when you think about it? Makes the Congo bonus of +10 seem rather lame. Enlightenment time, that means we can get all rationalism-y. It says +13, this card never works itself out properly. Never. I just, something about the mod, it just can't get grips with it. Look at that, I got 21 science per turn, so it actually undercooked it by 50%. I wonder if there's something in the maths that just doesn't quite work there. Very strange. Well, now that I have enlightenment, I'm gonna just quickly pick up exploration because I would love to be able to build boats faster, and at the moment, even in my new city, still +8 amenities. No amenity problem. We can keep expanding until we start losing ecstatic in all of my cities. So there may be some space to the side of Vatican, to the north of me. Looks like there might be space over to the left. We've got a lot of space. If we go out and find it, I think there's plenty of places to go and settle. Oh, people have gone in on Coupe for a city-state emergency. Oh, I like that. Ah, well, interesting to see if Coupe gets a peg knocked from them. I think Canada's going to go and put a settler over there. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. So I'm going to actually have to give up some of my beautiful production for my food, my population, whatever it is. Is that what I call my citizens now? My production? It's a bit harsh, isn't it? I'm going to start trading with Anshan. But yeah, to give that up so I can go and settle in this area. What I'm actually going to do as well is just be really, really awkward and move all of my units kind of over the spots I think Canada's going to move to. Hopefully that'll stop them a little bit. Probably won't, but I don't want them settling by Uluru. I mean, it would be my own fault because I've left it alone for a long time, but if I can stop it, that'd be great. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. What is that? What is that? Oh, Canada. Oh, and I'm not singing your national anthem. Why would you do that? Oh, no. Right, guess who's letting their cultural alliance expire? Oh, my lord. What is this? You know what? Fair play, Canada. I have nothing but respect for this absolutely disgusting settle right in the middle of all of my cities. There's a lesson in here somewhere. Beats me to find it, though. I could go and settle again just to spite them. Go and settle over there. You know what I think I will? This is the stage of a game where I just start slowly losing it. By the way, with this city, that's my 9th. We've got, that's out on the golf course. We've just got to come back now. Still can't believe Canada did that. What a play. What a play. Fair play. I'm somewhere between admiration, annoyance, and just disbelief at this point. Look, making railroads though. In the meantime, it's happening. Another +5 theatre square location. Like, don't pass these opportunities by. Even if you're going science, you need the culture, because culture gets you way into the really, really good governments for science victories. So do it. Run with it. Actually, Jerusalem would massively help. That's going to increase my faith per turn. Give me a little bit of exploration around the map, which is always good. Oh, met Portugal now. Hello, Portugal. Yes, hello, Portugal. Hello, honoured to meet you. Yes. Friendship? Yes. So we've got 16 gold per turn alliance out of them as well, which is pretty good. Oh, coal and a little bit of diplo favour, and I think this is Portugal's willing to give me all the gold and a relic. Yeah, I'll take a relic. Oh, it even gives me a little bit of faith and science is what I meant. Faith is always good, though. You gotta have faith. That's what I've been told repeatedly. So there's economics. Now we'll go sanitation, and we're so close to chemistry now. We can almost taste the ammonia. Where do I send my spy? Most people I know are allied to me, but Coupe and Rome have definitely been trying to spy on me. I'm gonna have to actually start counter-spying. Do I counter-spy, or do I immediately go and start to try and get some siphon gold? Yeah, go on then. We'll send to Rome. I'll do the offensive thing. Everyone tells me off for counter-spying before I get promotions, so there we go. Look, we're gonna give it a try. Just watch as Pingala dies. Just see it coming already. This will be hold 10. Yeah, this is a really good Colosseum placement. I'm thinking about this. Another great person. Oh, Charles Darwin. Now this is a lovely thing. If we've got some multiple tile wonders, most of the wonders I found are annoyingly one tile wonders, which isn't great, but I'm sure we can find something. Like over there. Ooh, Ooh, maybe that's a 2-tile wonder. Oh, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's because, like, it's still Renaissance. We're still the era before the Industrial era. But suddenly, look at that. It's gone down from, like, 900 points to 545. So now it just goes and everyone's just going to race through all of the really good Industrial era scientists. Why do this to me? Why do this? As long as we get Einstein and Stephanie, those are the two that we really, really want. Otherwise, we're not too fussed. And engineers, we're really on top of. It's just the scientists. The scientists are just, they're being annoying. I'm going to gamble with Darwin, but there's a 2-tile area over here that I can go and use to get 1,000 science. Probably not the best, but I don't know of anything better right now, so we're just going to have to gamble with it. The first railway between hole 2 and hole 5. Yeah, I've got to connect the course up. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking I needed to find Mexico City, because Mexico City works so well with Scotland because it makes all of your entertainment complexes and industrial zones, all of that spread further. Really, really handy. This will be hole 11, and again, I know that it's near Uluru, but this is just purely out of spite towards Canada. Oh, they've even stolen my really good camper spot. That's annoying. It's okay, I'll be fine. Can you tell? This is Ursa's fine voice. So hole 5 now has another amphitheater, which is doing that thing where I seem to have lost a great work of writing again. Hang on. Chaucer, Ovid, Mary, Barca. There's going to be no easy way of finding it, is there? Oh no, there's 2. I own 2 Chaucers, but one of them's not appearing. Which one do I? Canterbury is fine. So Troilus is not working for me. All right, let's sell it to the highest bidder. Greece will take that. Nice. If I can buy a new one. Would you give me this one? What would that take? Not much. Come on, that's got to be fine. Now, there we go. It's fixed itself. I don't know why it does that, but you have to watch it, because sometimes your great works will just disappear into a hole of nothingness. Yep, there goes James Young as well. So we're not going to get any of the other scientists. Never mind. It's all fine. It's all fine. As long as we get the late game scientists that improve our rocketry and space projects, that is what we are looking for massively. I actually picked up a really good economy from being friendly with people. I have 343 gold per turn, and 316 of that is from deals. You can see just little bits here and there as I'm selling everything. All diplo favor, every single strategic, any resource that pops up that's a duplicate that people want, I'm just letting it go to the highest bidder. Very handy. Tell you what, this World Congress boat, really handy on all my new cities to get all of the city centre buildings down. Like, I'm starting and just opening with Granary Monument, and everywhere's got housing, everywhere's producing culture for me. I like this. It's timed really, really well. Timed really well indeed. My religion is now spreading as well to my new cities, which is very handy. Whoa, Greece. Greece is in the atomic era on civics, and I'm all the way back here just going industrial. That is slightly worrying. I should be more worried than I am, I think, but that is pretty worrying. Oh, Rome is going to go and settle on that space, but I really wanted to settle on. Never mind. I think we've now got something to see, and I've got steam power as well, so that's really handy. I'm going to use my scout to block the nice landing area for them. James Watt, instant factory and workshop twice in a city. That's really handy, especially when I've only just finished an industrial zone in hole 7. Nice. I was going to do that quickly. Oh, that'll be really handy in that city. And I've unlocked sewers as well. Nice. Own 3 line inventory. That seems like something I would need more niter for. Do I want to do that? How much science is it? 1,500. Yeah, so that's kind of worth about 600 science, which, considering I'm just about to use Darwin to get 1,000, do I really want to let that slip through? There's 1 line inventory. Yeah, I'm going to try and do it. I'm taking all the science I can at the moment. So I've got, I didn't see how much. Oh, no, I don't need to see how much I've got. I've got there. I need 28. What would that take? 9 gold per turn. Is that it? I mean, oh, how much, Canada? Oh, you're fleecing me. How dare you? No. 650 gold. Look at that. That's the second one. I need 860 gold to hire the third one from the Barbs. Anyone want any iron? Actually, I can sell my niter now because the Barbs are going to give it to me. Perfect. Free city. Line inventory. Replaceable parts. Done. And then Charles Darwin. Bam. There goes modern era replaceable parts. Next up, chemistry. 4 turns. Research labs. Let's do it. 50% is not good enough for siphon funds for me, so we're gonna gain some sources. I think a liberal application of ketchup and mayonnaise on this project will easily give me what I want, so let's do that first. I like the fact, actually, that my spy is even called Iona, as in I own all of your money. That's the best I've got. Come on, you get that joke and you get the source joke in rapid succession. What more do you want from this channel? I tell you what though, Rome has countered me perfectly because they've left their unit right where I was going to leave my settler. Oh, that's frustrating. Right, fine, I'm going to disembark my scout and stop you from getting onto that continent. I swear I will do this to you, Rome. I could dance this game. I could dance it all day. Also, wouldn't it be great if I could build a railway right through where Winnipeg is? 6 turns. 6 turns on my cultural lands, then we can just raise the city to the floor. The really good thing is there's no food around here whatsoever, so luckily the city hasn't grown at all, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. Golf courses everywhere. That's all we needed to do in this empire, right? That's all we needed to make everyone happy. We've got to just make sure that every city has at least one golf course. It's just a moral obligation, I think. That's as simple as it is. James Watt goes, have a workshop and a factory. Yay! And I'm going to just move you now down to hole 9 where we've got an industrial zone almost finished as well. Beautiful. Oh, Colosseum was finally built. Yeah, that sort of makes sense. I should have built that a lot earlier, but we've been really good in amenities. The use of my religion combined with some holy sites and all of the other sort of bits and pieces we've been putting down, it's worked really well. So Anshan gives science for artifacts, but not from art. Fine, archaeological museums it is. And we're going to start getting some preserves out down in my southern cities as well. Lovely stuff. Look at this. It's all looking so lovely with golf and clearing all of the marshes so that we can play more golf. Civil engineering. Perfect. We've now got a better builder card, which we will stick in immediately. Delicious. Delicious. Very good. And more importantly, we have a governor, which I'm going to save for 2 turns because I can almost get autumnal. And we're going to get some really good preserves down. Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. It's going to be delicious. What's that? It's the sound of yum. Oh no, am I going to run out of movement now? Oh, I am. Oh, Rome is going to settle. I really, really just hope that Rome decides to settle on a tile that isn't this one. I think I'll steal this city anyway because it's surrounded by mine, so there's absolutely no way they'll have loyalty on it. But it means I will have to just reassess where my perfect industrial zone was going to go. It's like the game is trying to teach me to settle cities earlier. I feel like that's the message that I'm being given repeatedly today. Oh, we didn't get lucky. Ravenna has settled there. It'll flip to me eventually, but that is just a lesson. Settle your cities faster, Ursa. It'll still be a +6 industrial zone, but yeah. It's just a disappointment, isn't it? In better news though, we now have a research lab. Oh yeah, let's get these cooking in any city that can build them. Beautiful. Also a 3 workshop and a factory in hole 9. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at this. Yes, ancient walls in 1 turn. Let's make it so. Well, what do we do now? We have research labs. I guess we just aim for rocketry. Let's go to space because honestly, this map is so crazy. I love it, but I think a satellite may be the only reliable way to go and explore it all. Well, here we go, the industrial era. I'm amazed we've managed to do this all before actually industrializing, but my lord, we are going to scream into the world now. Heartbeat of steam, actually making sure we can build wonders faster, as well as turning my science district adjacency into production. That is a big deal for me. I mean, most of my campuses, if not all of them, are +4. There's a couple that are lower, but I mean, we're getting there. But it means we can go to level 3 on Harmonists now. This means that Havens will give an additional +1 yield of absent districts to ley lines, and my Haven districts can be made. This is really good. I'm just going to show you. It's easier if I show you. So this is my capital. Note how I have 3 tiles around it. 1 is amber, 1 is silver, and 1 is a lumber mill. So 2 mines and a lumber mill. What we're going to do is we're going to replace these tiles around the preserves with havens. A haven is an upgrade which earns the tile food equal to half of the tile's appeal, and it increases appeal to adjacent tiles by 1, which is really good when it's around preserves, and it takes the yield of any feature you're putting it on and spreads it to the adjacent tiles. So for instance, the yields from the woods and the amber will get popped to the tile next to it. The silver would go to the tile next to those. It's really, really cool. We're going to need a couple of builders to make this work. I'm also just about to go to natural history and then just into conservation as well. Sanctuaries will make the scientific preserve districts that I'm looking for. So yeah, as expected, Rome going into a dark age has meant that Ravenna will flip from them and I'll gain this city pretty quickly. I might raise it and resettle just in order to keep my original plan. I might do, I don't know yet. But unfortunately, none of the other cities they've got are going to flip. My population's pretty strong, but they have huge population in this area, so I'm going to have to do more to offset it. I think we can. We can build the population of these cities up a little bit. Hall 2 and Hall 7 especially. Watch this area. Watch this area. We'll steal a couple of Roman cities if we can. Let's pop a golf course down. Oh yeah, the golf courses are going everywhere. Now this is example of one of the nitre sources, but I would like to put a preserve round or haven round. So we're just going to remove the upgrade and haven that. This quarry, the quarries are giving a lot of adjacency to my industrial zones. I'm kind of tempted to leave those alone. It would reduce this from a +5, I believe, to a +3. That's not ideal. But I would like to stack it around here. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go for the haven. I think the havens are gonna be better in the long run for me, but we'll see. So you can see the preserve working a little bit here. So my ability from the second level of harmonists means that the preserves give +1 of the main yields of specialty districts absent from their city to the tiles surrounding it. There's culture and 2 gold going onto the tiles around it because I don't have a theatre square, a commercial hub, or a harbour in this city. But I do have a holy site, a campus, and an industrial zone. So in previous harmonist games, we've just avoided building districts completely. What I'm doing now is just patching around the edges of what I'm not building. Because ideally, like a campus, this campus is giving me big science. 8 science, 7.5 and 12. So that's about 28 to 29 science just from that one campus. It's worth having one instead of getting the science around those tiles. But it is a close thing. Let's get the growth in, get a research lab in. Oh, industrializing is my favorite time of the game. So many people on Civ 6, so many people will say time and time again that the best part of Civ is the beginning. You know, going into a game really early, finding the land around, settling it. I get it. I totally get it. But this is my favorite time of the game, when technology really starts to switch on, when the cities get powered. Oh, and you just watch the yields go mad. That is my favorite time. I will always say that. Right, so this lumber mill, let's start with the mine. Let's get rid of this. I'll pop a haven down on that tile. Natural history boosted. Flight will get boosted if I finish Ruhr Valley. It's going to be a tough one, but I'll see if I can get that. What was I going for? Rocketry. It's the only tack, isn't it? Okay, I'll pick up something that will give me a little bit of a boost. We'll go towards Highlanders. I'd like a couple of Highlanders just to say that I've actually built them. Still fairly convinced they're going to be useless, but we can say we've built them. But here we go. The haven is going to be popped on. The nitre, I believe the nitre gives a food and a production from memory, but the haven is going to be popped down. The haven should give a little bit of food to this tile, maybe +1. And then the food and production should be spread to the tiles that surround it. Yeah, look at that. +1 and then food and production to the surrounding tiles. And I get the nitre out of that tile as well. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, the problem with havens is I believe you need a minimum amount of appeal to build them in the first place. And yeah, this tile's not very appealing at all. So I might need to go and fix that. But we'll give it a good go. Again, the haven, I believe silver just gives, I might be wrong, gold on the tile, doesn't it? 2 gold. So we should see the gold spread around. And what's the appeal of this tile +1? So 1 food on the tile and then gold surrounding it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. This is the slow replacement. I'm going to start to now incorporate all of these preserves through my empire, and it's going to be absolutely worth it. Aztecs, still, we're actually finding people now. You know what? There's a certain part of me on this map that I'm enjoying the fact that I stayed very isolated until the sort of industrial era, and now that we are using our technology to go and explore the world, kind of works in a sort of weird way to me. This is the age of sail. We're getting out there. I mean, I'm probably about an age behind, but at least I have steam power rather than sailing boats, maybe. I've been very impressed with the AI though in terms of the stats. This mod, the Deity ++ mod that I'm using to give a more late game bonus to the AI on their stats, is working really well. I think it's actually giving me a more challenging AI. We'll see if it continues through, but I really like that. Oh look, Winnipeg, -21 loyalty. Oh, what a shame, Canada. I'm going to make friends with you, but I'm going to suspiciously avoid making a cultural alliance with you. I'll give Greece the alliance instead. Literally everybody I meet wants to be my friend instantaneously. This is such a fun game, such a chill game. I love it. Don't go to war with your neighbors, kids. This, I believe, is hole 12. And interestingly, I've just settled on a ley line. Look at those yields. Oh, beautiful. But interestingly, this city now has 5 amenities. We are slowly stretching what our empire can manage and keeping everybody ecstatic. So we'll keep buying all of the luxuries. I think there's about 21 on the map at the moment. No, more. Every time we find people, there is, of course, more. Okay, so there's 24 on the map. That's really good. But we're just going to keep expanding until our amenities run out, and then we'll stop, take stock, and decide what we're going to do from there. How much does a research lab give me? Oh, 16 science. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll take that. I built it in Hall 4 because there's better things for this city to be doing. Much better. I'd rather actually continue to get out settlers, I think. Can I speed that up? Invention's giving me so many points. I think until I get a better government, maybe that's the best thing that I could be doing in this city. Let's go nationalism. We'll just build them a little bit slower. Let's do that for now. But I could get another government plaza building. I should do that because I want to stick more governors out in my nation because I need to get the full amenity and housing bonus from my audience chamber, which I built a little bit ago. Audience chamber is just making sure that my really important cities are continually happy, but I should spread that love around a little bit. What would be better? I think maybe intelligence agency would be the one for me, or foreign ministry to get the diplo favor and to be able to levy city states. That would be probably quite good as well. And then we'll go intelligence agency. Spies are probably what I need this game. And to the eagle-eyed among you, yep, I absolutely did build this city down here with Scott Amundsen in mind. That's what we're going to be doing. So although there's a good option for a campus right by my city, I will be building it down at this +4 so that I can build Scott Amundsen on this tile. I suspect... Oh, Amundsen Scott, it doesn't matter how many times I say it, I get it round the wrong way round each time. Dear oh dear oh dear. I think I'll probably need Eiffel to be able to push them through immediately. But look, there's Lovelace. Beautiful. And Eiffel is next up. Oh, perfect. Here we go. The Haven. I believe the stone just provides 1 production. And this tile at the moment has... So it'll be 1 food on this tile and then production to the tiles surrounding it. Look at that. Lovely. And I can now put the Haven on this tile, which does exactly the same thing again. Yay! The best bit as well is these tiles still count as unimproved for the purposes of the Grove. So the Grove will make sense. I've just realized I'm not getting conservation. I was going to get naturalists. Iona is ready to go. I own your money. That's what we're going to do today. Oh, Mittler. A new science city-state. I like the sound of you. Perfect. We'll grab Mittler and Mexico City. Now, I'm not going to become suzerain, but city growth rate in cities with a campus is really good. I'm picking up Mexico City briefly because I want industrial zones, water parks, entertainment complexes, all of that stuff to hit me harder. Oh, it's going to be really, really good. Mexico City bows to me. Of course you do. Oh, that's a hurricane just on my borders. Oof, where's that going to go? North, northwest. Okay, good. North. Everybody stand on the shore and blow really hard into the Irish Sea. It'll be fine. Now, I believe havens will spread the production from the wood tiles, to all of the surrounding tiles. Yes, it does. That's a 6 food tile now. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we're going to be using these to boost our food just a little bit in our cities. This stage, this is really sort of a weird thing where our religion and our pantheon are going to begin to get really important for us. What we're going to be doing is, because most cities now have campuses and industrial zones in, we're building our preserves to get the food, and then I'm putting the holy sites down in order to get the amenities down. It's just helping us to expand. Like, all of these bonuses are just keeping us continually happy, and I am very excited about that. Oh, it didn't work. Didn't work. Yeah, instead of northwest, it went southwest, but never mind. Ruhr Valley has been built on the Roman border. This is just to basically, put the metaphoric middle finger up to Rome because they were trying to build it as well. 20% production in the city, 1 production for each mine and quarry in the city. There is flight. That's what we were waiting for on that front. We'll just beeline now back into radio. And yeah, we've now suddenly got a city which is very, very kindly for us in a position to maybe build a very fast spaceport. I've still got a couple of tiles, nice flatland tiles for the spaceport. This could be the city. You never know. Yeah, look at that. That is not what I intended. It's pillaged everything. Absolutely everything. Oh, 6 tiles damaged. That's a bad one. That is a bad one. Oh man, factory's gone, campus is gone, the mines are gone. We're gonna have to just replace everything here. Yeah, where's it going now? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I can get an aid request. Aid request would be quite good if I could pull one of those off, but we'll see how it goes. No. Oh, everything's broken. Okay, I think we're just about okay, but that's painful. That was very painful. I didn't enjoy that at all. Oh, also the good thing about havens is that you can put them on ley lines, so it is an improvement that I can actually put on this tile. Ley line doesn't spread to other tiles, but it's just like a couple of extra food on that tile. Very handy. More governor time. I don't really mind who I put down, but Liang is going to be popped down somewhere relatively central in my empire, so that if I do buy more builders, there's a good chance I can get another builder charge out of them, which would be really, really handy. The amber tile, again, the haven should spread just a little bit, maybe like a production over to this tile. Yeah, we'll take it, and a culture. I like it. These havens just improve the appeal. Look at that, beautiful. And my capital's now got some lovely food working on these tiles around. I am enjoying this. The times we've played with the Harmonist mod before, we've gone for very silly builds. This is a much more well-rounded build where we're using the ability of the mod to kind of make up for our deficiencies rather than to sort of exploit big holes in the AI. It's very fun. Ravenna's gone, by the way, so we'll pick up that city very soon without needing to do anything. Beautiful. And, I mean, Rome. Rome is the person I'm going to be spying on. Let's face it, it's going to happen repeatedly. Let's go back to Rome, have 2 spies in this city, which is going to be what I would call a nuisance. Winnipeg has fallen. Now, I could just wait for this city to flip to me, which is probably the more sensible option, or we could go after it. I'm going to need more of an army, though, thinking about it. Let's generate more army. It would work well. Anti-tank crew? I think another cavalry. I like cavalry. Cavalry are good fun. Check out this little island I've found as well to my sort of bottom right of my empire. It's looking really nice. Wigtown. Nope. More like Hole 14. Getting there now. Only 4 more cities before we have a full complement. Plus, look at that. +5 campus. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get that down immediately. I want to see this city finished. Oh, it's going to be a long time before the campus is finished, but we'll send a couple of trade routes to this city. It'll be fine. Especially all the tiles within these mountains. Havens are just so good for them because the natural appeal on these tiles is big. It's big. Look at this. +5, +4. We're making a gorgeous, pretty empire. We're going to fill it with national parks very soon. This is beautiful, natural world science. Oh, it's going to be great. Conservation. I can plant trees now, which is really good. I do that before putting havens down, and that will be a double whammy. I don't think I mentioned this at the time, but liberalism and Republican legacy, I don't even have these cards down in my government at the moment because my faith build with the holy sites and my religion is working so overtime. It's freed up all of these other government slots for all of the science stuff, all of the great people points. So it's working really, really well. And there's Eiffel, like it's all happening really good. Goddard as well in 14 turns. Oh, double use mausoleum Goddard. Is there anything better in life? That's my question. Now, where do I put my first national park? I've done a lot of tile improving. I can't lie. There's a lot going on in my empire, so I need something. I mean, ideally, I would have loved to have put it around Uluru. Pop it around Hole 6. There's some really big mountain complexes around here. Actually, I could put it on this tile. Pop a national park on these mountains. That's not a bad route. Or I could go into the snow down into the south of my empire. Or over here. Yes, this'll do. That'll do nicely. I used 1 charge of Ada Lovelace over here because I can force an industrial zone and a campus to be higher adjacency by whacking over a water park into this city after it's finished the campus. This is a really nice little area I've sort of created. I've got an entertainment complex, water parks beginning to go down. We're going to end up with a lot of cities, I think, and they're all going to be very, very handy. Oh, the havens are now going down. Eiffel would be good for a lot of different things, but I'm gonna save Eiffel for Scott Amundsen. Now Amundsen Scott. Rapid deployment's not a million miles away now. We just need to keep my culture going up and up and up. I need it to kind of be about 500. That's sort of the big perfect number for me, I think. Luckily, to help me get that far, Kamasi is giving me some really good culture on trade routes to city-states. That's helping. So we'll keep an eye on other city-states that we can improve, like Vilnius. That's our highest alliance level, increases my theatre square adjacency. Now, I believe I have an alliance level 2, if not right now, then soon. Yeah, very soon. So that means that the theatre square adjacency, say for instance this theatre square, which is currently +8, it's going to start to get boosted really nicely. So let's do this. Beautiful. That's now +12, so that's 50% bonus. That'll go to 100% to 16 culture per turn very soon. And don't forget, I've got a couple of theatre squares. I was going to say a lot. I've got 2 theatre squares. So that's good passive culture. Otherwise, check this out. 2 extra envoys into Mittler. That'll give me more growth rate in any city with a campus and 3 science per research lab. Beautiful. I'm going to go over in Geneva. I'm going to give 2 envoys to, and that's going to be the extra science from libraries and universities. Up to 394 now. Oh, that's looking good. And even better, my railroad is now down to the south of my empire. Check this out. Civ 6 railway builder, all the way from the northern edges of my empire through Winnipeg down to the south. We've got a lot more to do. I'm going to put a lot more railroad down, but you have to take the little wins as you go. Carthage, my lord, so many people on this map doing really, really good. I have just noticed, right, Coupe, 2,700 military strength, including just casual ranger armies around. Coupe is not messing around this game. They really are not messing around. Voting time, no opportunity to put an emergency through. I really hoped I'd be able to put an aid request in, but never mind. We luckily managed to get culture bombs last time. If I can do this to Rome, oh, that would be so fun. And we did manage to get light cavalry round last time, so we'll put 2 votes on that and 3 on culture bombs. I'll get the diplomatic favour in a second, don't worry. We're recovering it fairly quickly. Light cavalry, Robert the Bruce. Yes, perfect. It's what we like to see. Oh no, I put Ruhr Valley on the space that I could have put the district. Oh man, never mind. We're just going to have to get Rome another time. Maybe if I can just steal a city full stop, this would be really, really good. Yeah, population pressure though from Rome. They are in a dark age and they're still managing to keep this. It's amazing. And the first national park. Yay! I think, yeah, look at that. The world's first. +4 era score. Radio now finished. Bouncing on to rocketry. I'd love to be the first person into space. I don't know how the AI is doing this. Kublai hasn't got satellites at the moment, which means I don't think anyone does. We are right on the cutting edge of science. We're not in first though. Kublai is managing to retain about 2 techs ahead of me. They're doing really well. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on it. We can do it, but we just need to make sure that we don't lose our advantage here. Oh, we succeeded in stealing 1,872 gold from Rome. Oh yeah. I'll take that. That's perfect. Siphon guns as if siphon guns? Could you imagine? Siphon funds as if 2 levels more. Perfect. Oh, this couldn't have gone much better. I forgot to search for aluminium, by the way. Let's just have a quick peek in my empire. There was apparently 1 source of it. Oh yeah, under a golf course. I wondered what the shining holes were. The greens did look a little bit metallic. Never mind. It's all good. Let's just field cannon this. I think Winnipeg is going to fall. Can I just raise it? Nope, I can't raise it because it's my ally city, of course. But I'd rather keep it. Like, if it's there, I'd rather keep it, you know? Like, it's annoying that it's there. At least it's under my control now. Look, everyone, the world is round. And you got Coupe in Portugal going, yeah, of course it is. How did you not know that? Turn 185, 500 science per turn. Look at that. Progression. You love to see it. I've also now got the ability to buy another archaeologist from this city, which is wonderful because every single preserve that I want to build down here has an antiquity site on it. I've never known anything to be more annoying. Every time I put a research lab down, it's just, 20 more science. Yes, please. My carbon output is pretty drastic. I am flooding the world with a lot of emissions. That is probably something I should fix at some point. Probably the least ecological bit of my nation. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to smile and go, whoopsie, uh-oh. Did I do that? Was that me? Oh no. Oh my goodness, I've just realized that this entire island looks like a whale. Look at that. It's got a little tail and everything. Oh my lord. It's so cute. These maps, I tell you, just go and play alternate cartography. Do it. I don't even mind. Just stop watching this video now and go play the mod. It's too good. Here comes Harry with the artifact. I love a barbarian artifact. Beautiful. Mummy. Ooh, if I was Congo, I'd be eating that right now. Yum. Anyway, let's stick the preserve down. It'll remove the marsh tile, which is absolutely fine. I'm just removing a lot of marsh tiles everywhere now. But that preserve is looking nice already. Where's my other archaeologist? Or are you kind of there? Come on your way down. Oh, these railroads make this sort of travel much easier. Look at that. Beautiful. Where did they go? Oh, they got all the way over to Hall 15. Look at that. Perfect. Rocketry. I'm the first into the atomic era. Really? Has Mongolia not done that yet? Haha, lovely. Okay, right, fine. Well, we'll race the satellites as quickly as we can. Advanced flight and 2 broadcast centers. Actually, 2 broadcast centers is something we absolutely can do. In fact, there's one of them that I'm now building, and I need other theater squares, admittedly. This is my other city with one, isn't it? 6 turns. I think I can wait for that. Yeah, that's fine. Man, I love the late game. Everyone's doing something. Everyone's busy. Actually, what I'm going to do, one extra thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a mountain pass through so that I can connect all of the cities up. There is a land route down to Hall 13, so I'm going to actually go all the way around with my military engineers. Let's make this work. Let's do this. Another national park as well. All of my faith is going into national parks. We're just popping them up everywhere. I've got another settle on the way to make. I believe that is Hall 16. So we need 2 more cities to complete the golf round. And then I needed one final 19th city just so that we can have a clubhouse in my empire. Literally the only reason. Like, there's got to be somewhere to go and have sandwiches at the end of the golf round, right? That's the most important thing. Have your sort of big triple fried chips in a big sort of expensive pot that looks a little bit like a golf ball. Well, it's going to take some time, so I guess I better get about building a spaceport. 21 turns. Ugh, that's no fun. The first mountain tunnel in Scotland. Apparently there's a ballad about it. Where does it go? It literally dumps you into the sea, into the giant crab. Oh no, this is where I work out. Harmonists, right? The entire secret society was just an Illuminati of giant crabs secretly pulling the strings, scuttling sideways left and right in our governments in order to eventually, 4,000 years down the line from human civilization, planting its first roots in a golf course of Hole 1, they managed to pull the strings so that eventually a mountain tunnel would be built that all of the rail and cars would just get dumped into the ocean and they would feast. Wow, that's a master plan. That's something I did not see coming. Well, hey, finally, you know what? I'm going to settle with this city. I don't think it's worth raising it and then putting a new one down. It's all good. Hole 16, just, I think, immediately go and plonk that industrial zone down. You know you want to. You know you want to get it down. It's all good. And immediately, there's also Hole 17, right on top of a bunch of coal. That's only just, oh wow, only just hit Sprawling Empire. I think Coupe, 14 cities for Coupe has been just going nonsense. Nonsense. Yeah, and Dido as well. Yeah, you know what? The AI is doing really well this game. I've only just taken the score victory. Only just. And I'm still behind Mongolia on tech, technically. We've been playing a blinder. I'm actually really impressed with how the Deity++ mod has kind of made regular Deity a little bit more forgiving at the beginning and much harder towards the end of the game. It's a really nice balance. I'd recommend giving it a go if you haven't already. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Seangrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Devil Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, L. Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandeltort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennes. Thank you all for your support. It's amazing. See you all next time. Goodbye.